Oh, what's this? Today's morning live stream, obviously. How's everybody doing today? T-Vet for today. First person here. T-Vet for today. Hi, Adonis. May reconnect with somebody from the past or run into someone you haven't seen in a while. Could be spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you may be feeling relief around life moving forward. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Negativity moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Peach, general. Peach, general. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Teamwork is favored. You're no longer holding yourself back, and happiness is coming in around work, school, or business. May have choices and options around social activity. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and life begins to move forward. Rip Hand Deep, general. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that could lead you to success around work, school, or business. Could be spending time with a Gemini or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A new journey may be beginning that's bringing in more money. Maybe not today, but it could be on the horizon. You're feeling a little bit more financially secure. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Kriti, love. When it comes to love, you have happiness coming in around love, and you may have choices and options. If you're not with anyone right now, lay down the law, set boundaries. Expressing your wants and needs around love will be helpful. A new love opportunity could come in, and maybe with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Gemini. If you're currently with someone, as long as your relationship is well functioning, it can move forward. Anything that's been disappointing needs to move into the past in order for your love life to move forward. So it really depends where you are in your love life. And then you have happiness and relief coming in around love moving forward, maybe before the end of this year. Hi, Mel. We're Charles, finally done with exams. How do we see today's paper going? How do we see today's paper going? Will I be able to get an A on it? Yeah, it's possible you get an A. Yeah, you get a 70% chance, yes, you'll get an A. You're definitely going to do well on it. Life is moving forward. What a relief. Good. What a relief, right? Stressful. Mega love. Mega love. When it comes to love, anything that's been heartbreaking, disappointing, or hurtful needs to move into the past. Once this moves into the past, your love life may be moving forward with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cancer comes up strongest around you. But you could have choices and options, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down that brings in happiness long term. Listen to your intuition. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. And life could be moving forward. Pallavi, love. Okay, when it comes to love, you've got walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and don't look back. Romance could heat up with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and success comes in when you explore your options. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Come on, any money today? Like money coming in out of like nowhere? I don't see any like money coming in out of nowhere for today. No. Be wise. You want the orange cards? Is that what it is? Composure. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You're a passionate, loving, and joyful being. At the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skill, talents, and worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now you're not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding. So take this time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of God is upon you in the situation, and there is no need to worry about anybody else's karma except your own. And then this one is take charge and action. Take charge and action. Don't be afraid to take charge or be strong at this time. Sometimes we have to take control in order to be respected or honored. If you feel that your current situation is moving in a direction that isn't serving you or your joy or your purpose, the message of this card is to put your foot down now. You don't have to be aggressive, but you do need clarity. And unless you step in, it won't unfold. So set a good example, respect yourself, lead rather than be led. If you're wondering whether or not to take the next move in a particular situation, this card encourages you to do so. Cosmic, will I stay permanently? She said that she's going to try her best to keep me on. Is it true? Yes, it is true. Yeah. I think you are going to wind up staying. Show empathy. How did A feel after my Men's Day message yesterday? Okay, like average. There's not like a large, or there's no huge emotional response. Like Maeve just thought it was nice. Natalie, personality of the person coming in love. This person may be somebody who is a little bit on the introverted side. Smart, intelligent, down to earth. They may be a Virgo. They may be kind, caring, sincere. They could be a business owner or aspiring to be a business owner. They may have a spiritual or religious practice that's important to them. They may also have a creative or artistic side. Hi, Bernadette from England. How are you? Eminem, love for Taurus. Love for Taurus. Taurus is a little slow here. They got the Hanged Man. So love is probably not moving forward for them quickly. But if they're in a relationship, they should be happy and content, just kind of going with the flow of things. If they're not with anyone, they've got choices and options coming in. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe a Cancer. They've got Empress bringing in love and money or more of it. May be another Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They should set boundaries or express their wants and needs around love, but they seem to just be kind of going with the flow of things. Vartika, what's next between SJ and me? There could be communication that comes in possibly through text message. Things look a little bit out of balance. Oh, Sarah, thank you. Sarah did a question for Lucky. Lucky, you got a question. Cinnamon for today for me. Cinnamon for today for me. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. You're no longer holding yourself back. Could be planning travel. Life is coming into balance, and you may be spending time with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A new journey may be beginning. Oh, well, hang on. Shit. Hi, Sarah. Tiny Tina, outcome of my connection with R. I don't see much changing from the way things are now. It depends where you guys are in your relationship. Things look a little stuck or stagnant. If you want to see something change, you may need to be the one to take the initiative. Now, you have the Two of Cups in reverse, which could be a problem if you're in a committed relationship with this person. If you're not in a committed relationship, I would say it's probably not going to be a committed relationship, if that's what you're asking. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Communication's either coming in or picking up. You got your luck changing around the situation for the better quickly. Things may all of a sudden improve. And you may be spending time together. The hard work that you put in doesn't go unnoticed. Summons, General. Anxiety may be easing and moving into the past, and you could have some money coming in. The hard work you put into work, school, or business doesn't go unnoticed, and life may be moving forward financially. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Bernadette, you just want a general one? Just a general read? Okay, let's see what's happening here. Listen to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, don't move forward with it if you're second guessing yourself. Like if you're like, something about this isn't sitting right, go with your gut. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. World is at your feet, and you may be spending time with a Sagittarius or a Libra. You may have choices and options around social activity coming up. If you're getting a hunch for a side business, side project, side hustle, it may be the time to move forward with it. Explore your options around that, because it could be bringing in extra cash. Even if it's like a big picture thing, like it may not be cash right now, but it could be in the scheme of things. Lucky, energy between Jay and me. Energy looks pretty good. Like it's like abundant. Things may be moving forward, kind, caring, sincere, respectful, balanced, compassionate. Pretty good, pretty good. New love for the rest of the day. New love for the rest of the day. You may have a wish come true and negativity moves into the past. That's pretty good. Could be spending time with a Cancer. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Amen for this week with O. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Things are looking a little bit out of balance. Like somebody may feel like they're putting in more effort than the other person is putting in. Things are a little out of balance. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race, but speak your mind. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? May have a new journey that begins and your perseverance pays off around love. You may have choices and options, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also could have Sagittarius here, making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve because you got plenty of choices coming in. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Exploring your options will lead you to success around love. Mihak, general for November. For November, somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Could be spending time with a Sagittarius. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. A disappointment's healing and moving into the past. And you may have money coming in or finances could be improving. Twinkle, any job offer for me this November? You could find something before the end of November. Yeah, that's possible. Magician's heart, low. Okay, when it comes to love, you have a new journey that begins, but you might need to disconnect or walk away from something that no longer serves you. Anything that's been dysfunctional, you might leave it in the past and not look back. And then you could have choices and options moving forward with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New beginnings that could lead you to success around love. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in successful love. Migu for the next 24. Migu for the next 24. You've got a new journey that begins. You've got money coming in or finances could be improving. And areas of your life that have been stagnant should now move forward. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Michelle, career for December. You might see things moving forward slowly. You're moving forward towards greener pastures in the month of December. The hard work you put in pays off. You may receive good news. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. In addition to that, you could be coming up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle, or a way of bringing in money on the side. This could even be part-time, seasonal, whatever it is, it would be positive. It would be extra money coming in some way. Amy for the next 48 hours for Sunny. For the next 48, this person could be feeling relief around life moving forward. They may be planning travel. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Their life is changing for them for the better quickly. With the Magician, they have the ability to manifest new opportunities and a new journey begins. Maggie for the next 72. For the next 72, you have life coming into balance, success coming in around work, school, or business. Could have money coming in. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. There, one spirit guidance. Eight of Air, an illusion of being trapped, lack of confidence, or being afraid to take action. Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Two of Earth, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Starfall, love. You have a new beginning on the horizon with long-term commitment around it. It may be with a Cancer or possibly a Scorpio. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Explore your options. Shaho, love reading. Leave disappointments and heartaches in the past and life begins to move forward. Anything that's dysfunctional may need to move into the past, and then the Empress could be bringing in love and money and taking you right to the 10 cups being full. Maybe with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But if there's something or someone that's holding you back or keeping you stagnant, or you're hoping on that something is going to change or improve, it may be the time to let that go in order for new things to come in. New opportunities. Summons, General. Oh, I did summons. I did Ruchi. Emily, today and tomorrow with Soha. Things look a little slow. Eight of Wands is in reverse. It also could be that not much around the situation is changing. Somebody may be feeling stuck or stagnant. Things could be a little bit slow or out of balance. Two people that just may not be on the same page. Justice is in reverse. Now, the Fool is in reverse, which can indicate that something may get revealed that could need to be dealt with before the situation can move forward. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Aries Sun for the next 24. Maybe spending time with a Libra. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. You got good news coming in, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You may be thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle. If you decided to do so, it would be successful. All right, I got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh. Oh, that's a good boy. You sleeping? You're resting? You don't have to get up. I'll be right back. It's a good boy. You resting? Good boy. Oh. Oh. Okay. You're up to Virsha for general. Virsha. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you may feel relief around life moving forward. Success comes in around work, school, or business. You may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may even have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Sarah, A Pisces, current feelings for our connection and me. Overall, may find you to be a nice person, but this seems like disconnected or kind of neutral, like not really spending a whole lot of time thinking about things right now. It's kind of neutral. Purely precious, next in love with Roger. Next in love with Roger. There could be communication that comes in, but things are looking a little slow. Eight of Rods in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles are slow mover. If you want to see something change, you may need to be the one to take the initiative. Amsh 06, romance. Could have new opportunity coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, you got the Empress here, bringing in love and money or more of it. You've got life coming into balance. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. And then you may have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Although Aries and Sagittarius are coming up the strongest as of right now. Exploring your options around love to push things forward quickly. Here I haven't answered for. Let me go down to the bottom. All right, let me go to my email and answer for Adonis. Okay, I got the email. I'm reading it now. Oh no. I still think you could work it out. There's still potential to work it out. It might take some time, but yeah, I still think that you may wind up with it. Yeah, I don't blame you for being pissed. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But I think you guys could work it out. My dad's cat hates other animals, like all other animals. When he brings her to the kennel, he always says, he goes, I get a bad report because she likes people, but she hisses when she sees any other animal, doesn't matter what it is. So my cousin and his girlfriend came over with their dog, which is like a Boston Terrier. And you know, like my dad's cat is not super friendly and it hides a lot of the times. It'll be on top of the refrigerator, it'll be in a cabinet. So they put the dog in my father's bedroom thinking that the cat wasn't in there. Turns out the cat was in there the whole time. And the cat and the dog were both in there together and they were fine. They just stayed away from one another. But how funny is that? I think it could work itself out in time. But yeah, that's horrible, that kind of chaos. This guy is an asshole with squirrels. He wants to chase squirrels. Dylan wasn't like that. Dylan didn't want to hurt the squirrels. All right, who haven't I answered for yet? Let me go down a little bit more. Rimmel, General. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Gemini. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Virgo, does Ludovic understand that I'm still in love with him and hope for a connection later? I don't think that this person is waiting on a connection at another point. It looks like they've moved forward with their life. I'm not so sure that they know that you're still in love with them, or it may not be something that they're thinking about. They seem pretty disconnected and that they've moved in a different direction. Lucky, General. Negativity is moving into the past and perseverance pays off. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The hard work you put into work, school, or business does not go unnoticed. Life comes into balance and a wish comes true. An old wound or a hurt is healing and moving into the past. That's pretty good. Awesome. Matt's feelings for me today. May find you to be somebody who is hardworking, down to earth, a loyal friend, somebody who is sincere. Essence, are AJ and Lydia still in love with each other? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. And Lourdes, work for next week. Work for next week. You may have a wish come true next week, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. May get good news. You have money coming in. A new journey may begin. It should be a good week. D for today. No longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Look out for having an argument or bickering with somebody. That could be a little bit upsetting, but not the end of the world. Maybe spending time with the Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have the world at your feet, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Oh, Sims. Sure, go ahead. Post a question. Explore. My exams are coming up and I'm not prepared at all. Will I even be able to study properly in this room, or should I leave the room right now? I don't think that you need to leave the room. I think you could do it there. It looks like you should be able to accomplish what you need to accomplish without having to leave. Anthony, how does engineers in my site think about me related to the job? I didn't talk a lot to them and work with them. Yeah, they may not, they may think you're okay, may find you to be hardworking or perseverant, but I don't know that they have a strong opinion. They may think you're a team player or you do what you got to do kind of a thing. Shruti, what's coming in career? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities around career. Life is moving forward. Disappointments are healing, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down that brings in more financial stability. Exploring your options is suggested because you may find something that pays well, or you may be advancing in some way. Oh, Sims, I'm a Gemini. Will I find a job soon? I've been unemployed since April. I think you're going to find a job before the end of the year. There's success coming in around life moving forward, maybe within the next 4 weeks. Exploring your options leads to success with new beginnings on the horizon. Butterfly A, general. May have a wish that comes true around work, school, or business, and negativity is moving into the past. The hard work you put in pays off, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. May have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. Yesenia, will Carlos call me? There should be communication that comes in maybe before the end of this month. It's a little slow, but yeah. Linus, just checking in on the energy around the old job, people. Oh my God, with the references. I do think that they're going to end up doing them. They're slow, hangman. We already know that. I don't think it's going to hold up your new job. You have the world at your feet and life is moving forward. So they're going to either get to the references even though they're slow, or things are going to move forward without the references and then they'll get them later. But I don't think these references are going to hold you up. They're disgusting. That's disgusting, really. Somebody should be held accountable for that. It's bullshit. Macy, general for today. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with the Gemini. You've got a new journey here on the horizon. Maybe spending time with the Leo. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and that may make you feel relief. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. But if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. No, it's not nice, and you're holding up somebody's livelihood. And for what reason? You're there to work anyway, right? So whether you fill out this paper or you fill out that paper, what difference does it make? Like, just do your shit. I can't stand it. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? All about Maine. General for today. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you have like cause for celebration coming in. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Could be spending time with a Virgo or a Taurus. You may have choices and options around social activity coming in. John, new moon energies for me. You may have new opportunities around business coming in. Perseverance pays off, and the hard work that you put in does not go unnoticed. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. New beginnings that could be bringing in more money. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and life may move forward quickly around business. Not bad. Adonis, why V has been quiet at the moment, whatever comes up. Well, looks like they may be, do they have a creative side? Working on a creative project, creative hobby, something like that. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And of course, they're always waiting for you to be the one to reach out to them. Although I think they know that you won't. You're going to hear from them soon. There's communication coming in maybe before the end of the week. They also may be, like, it always kind of shows that they kind of get, like, wrapped up in something. Like, not necessarily obsessive, but, and I guess I understand it because it could happen to me. It happens to me too sometimes. Like, getting wrapped up in, like, a Netflix series and just watching, like, this one episode after the other kind of thing. Like, putting my effort into something or getting wrapped up in something and not really realizing how much time I've wasted. That kind of a thing. Oh, okay, Lioness. Thank you, thank you. Zara, general reading about the health issue that bothers me. All right, I don't know what it is, so I can't give too much, but it looks like things may be slow to change, or you might be feeling like it's unsuccessful. Like it may be some kind of an issue that there is no cure. It's manageable. Like, I don't know, like my dad has psoriasis. There's no cure for it. He always is going to have it, but he manages it, you know, that kind of a thing. Maybe it's an autoimmune or something like that. It may cause you anxiety, but for the most part, it looks like you're able to control it or deal with it. Listen to your intuition, and if something doesn't feel right, obviously get it checked out. But if you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. It does look like it may be slow to improve, but it also looks like it's not getting any worse. It may just be something that you have to manage. Oh, Adonis, maybe that's what it is, the 3D art. That's cool. That's cool. Adonis, also, I think the kitty keeps circling back. My dog barks here and there. It slept overnight. Aww. I wonder, like, is there a separate bedroom that you could keep it in? Like somebody's bedroom? I wonder if that would work. The dog might go nuts, but the dog may eventually get used to it. What my father has, he has psoriasis. So for him, like it's weird. Like he didn't have psoriasis his whole life. And then in his 50s, I think it was, he developed a patch somewhere. I don't remember where it was. But anyway, it got so bad that it was over almost his entire body. And it's really painful. Anyhow, they had put him on several different drugs and creams and stuff, and it was manageable. And then he went on some specific drug. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, it was an injection that he went for, I think every 6 months, and it was experimental, but it was working. And then what happened was COVID came in. And because the psoriasis is autoimmune and the drug was suppressing the immune system, the doctor made him get off of it because they said, we don't want your immune system compromised with COVID. So he went off the drug. And for the most part, the psoriasis has not come back the way it was. I mean, it was terrible. He still has it, but it's not as bad. And now he hasn't gone back on that drug, and he just manages it with like cream and stuff, like cream and gloves and stuff like that. But I mean, it was really bad at one point. Anyway. Red, general on the dream I had. I had a wild dream myself. You have, maybe like teamwork is needed or cooperation and compromise brings the world to your feet. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. A disappointment is healing. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Don't let like past nonsense interfere with the future. Leave the past in the past. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Adonis, it's small. It went under my bed halfway and I pulled it out. Yeah, I know. My dad's cat's like that. Yeah, and then she'll go like in like a random cabinet and you don't know she's in there, and then you shut the cabinet door and then you hear meow. And then you got to go let her out. Or she's like on top of the refrigerator and you don't know she's there and she jumps off and scares the hell out of you. Laverne, what does Jashayla want from me? Doesn't know. Undecided. Unsure. Maybe a little bit at war with herself as far as what it is she's looking for. I think ultimately she may be looking for a new beginning because she's got a wish around a new start, but she may not be sure. Good morning. Sarah, I took cortisone and after that something bothers me. I would go back to the doctor if this is something recent. Lady Sunshine, any good advice right now? A disappointment heals and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Listen to your intuition, maybe spending time with an Aries. Areas of your life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not bad. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Anthony, I think you'll hear back from her. I think you'll hear back from her. There'll be communication that comes in at some point. All about Maine. Finances. You should see an improvement around finances, growing, changing, and transforming, and feeling relief around life moving forward. Maybe picking up a side business, side project, side hustle, or doing something extra on the side that could be bringing in more money. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief and a wish comes true. Even if it's a little slow, there should be an improvement. Hi, Bella. Oh, you're welcome. Isabella, new moon predictions. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and a new beginning may be on the horizon around work, school, or business. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relieved. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Hi, Julie. I have to look and see how many jars I have, but I may do prosperity jars tonight if anybody's interested. Let me first check and see how many jars I have. Julie, did he just use that stuff? I think he did. Yes, I think so. Raymond, when my ex contacts me, will she be crying and trying to love bomb me or arguing with me because I know she's spying on me? I think she's going to try to come in with love bombing. She's going to try to get on your good side. She's going to deny spying on you, too. She's not going to admit to that. Bella, my niece SSI claim did not get approved, will it? There was an issue with the paperwork. It should get approved, though, yeah. Whatever needs to be fixed gets fixed and things move forward. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Anybody else waiting? RK finances. Finances, you've got money coming in. Money is flowing. Nine of Pentacles, earned income. Happiness coming in around finances, improving. Things are moving forward. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or setting money aside for something. Not bad. Bella, any good news coming my way? Yeah, first card. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. It may be around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A new journey may be beginning. There may be relief around finances improving, feeling ambitious. You'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And then you have life is coming into balance.